Hey everybody, it's Lex Marie here again. So I wanted to go ahead and just use this natural lighting because it's just really nice right now. So I wanted to take a little break of doing things for Maleah because I don't know if you guys have just watched my other videos or not, but sometimes whenever I get a lot of attention at once and there's a lot of people contacting me and thinking about the same things I'm doing, looking at things at the same time, it like makes me feel overwhelmed. So I have to kind of like step back a little bit, but then whenever I feel the need to do the reading again and I feel like I'm able to do so, then I'll do that, you know. But I don't like to overbear myself because there's no reason for it. The best way is natural. So if I try to force anything because I'm not in the right mind frame, then it's just not what I want. So, but I went ahead and did a third session. And like I said, I wanted to do this in spurts, and I really don't know why. Usually I don't do cases like that. I'll do like 2 sessions and that's it. But for this case, I feel like I have to do so. Also, I have also said in my prior readings that whenever it comes to talking to children, you have to talk to them a certain way sometimes so they can understand you better and understand the question better and able to give me a different kind of message. So when I spoke to her, I will say that I had to speak to her and let her know that she was not in trouble. So I will say, so I'll just continue with my reading, but, so the first image I received was a rusty old pipe. And you can also just connect these with my readings, the prior readings that I've already done. So keep that in mind whenever I'm talking about these things. So I did see a rusty old pipe, and it just looked like old, rusty, you know, typical. I seen a church, and it was like a small white church. It was all white though, I know that. So I saw a picture, an image, and I had saw this later on as well in this reading, so I'll just hook them both together. So I saw this scene of her looking up at whatever the hell he is, because he's not a man. So I'll just say, I don't even know his freaking name. She looked up at it. She was looking at it like she was in trouble. Like, you know, those puppy dog eyes that kids give you whenever they get in trouble, like they don't want to be in trouble and they're upset. You know, that feeling is what I got. She was just standing there like she knew something was going to happen and she was in trouble. So it made me, whenever I started talking to her and telling her, you're not in trouble. And like it's like she said, I'm in trouble, I got in trouble. And so I told her I was talking to her, letting her know that she's perfect. There is nothing that she's done wrong. And he's the one who's going to get in trouble. So what I need her to do for me is give me little things that helps me get him in trouble. Because he is the one that did wrong, not you. So I had to kind of talk to her and explain that. Once I started explaining that, I did see an image of a diaper. I'm not sure if that was related to the 2-year-old that it claimed he had, he was with him, his toddler, or it wasn't even his toddler, I don't believe. I think it's his fiance or ex-fiance's child. I did see rusty old pipes again, but it made me think some of her pieces are in there, and I was told that there was possible tissue, bodily tissue, in the drain pipes or something like that. I really haven't looked in detail, and I do that on purpose until I feel like I'm done reading, so I'm not sure about that. But like there was different spots, and it wasn't just one pipe. So it made me know that she may have been in pieces. And I don't mean to be derogatory, I don't mean to be, I'm just being straightforward of what I'm receiving, okay? So, and you gotta understand how hard this is for me as well, because this pisses me off. It's really close to home for me. She's 20 minutes away, not even. It's annoying. I can't. So I try to just block my anger from this. Probably will not find whole body. Parts and drain, rest somewhere else. So that's what I received from that. I did see, now in the last videos, I don't remember if it was the first or second one that I posted, but there was like a head injury or neck injury. I said something about that. But it made me think, because some people said that they saw a head in the laundry basket that he was carrying with the black bag. I personally, when I looked at the picture, I didn't see it initially until someone pointed it out. So I was like, okay, I don't really want to believe, you know, I have to debunk that or not. I feel like I do have to debunk that because I wouldn't have noticed it if someone didn't point it out. So I don't know if that's really real or not, but to say that she wasn't in there, that, I mean, it's kind of obvious. But so it made me feel like the neck thing, maybe that was the dismembering part, and he was able to get most of her down to where he needed it to be for disposal. And then the upper portion may have, or something around here, was where he had to actually take it somewhere else. Now the last image that I stopped with was a water tower. And that was a pretty clear image of a water tower. It could be multiple reasons why I received that image. Anyone following the case would know about the locations and where they've been looking, where it's suspected that he may have dropped the body, things like that, and see if things that I had just said connected, and in my prior readings as well. So I would let you guys do that, because I haven't looked into the case in detail on purpose, again, like I said. Until I'm done reading for her is whenever I'll look into it. So that's why I just asked you guys. And then, you know, I've already asked some of you to send me screenshots of things that you, like, if whenever they were done doing the search, someone had sent me a screenshot, and that's what I wanted. I just want a screenshot, just proof, so I can continue. Yeah, go ahead and just take in what I said, hook these pieces together for me. I will do another reading, and I will continue to do another reading. This is, I mean, I'm going to continue, but it's really hard sometimes, especially whenever people first pass sometimes. It's confusing for them. Not to say that they haven't transitioned, but the feeling of what they felt is still real to them. So I have to talk, you know, you have to talk to Spirit in a certain way. So sometimes information may not come through that they're not ready to talk about, things like that, just like it would be hesitant if they were living. So I'll just say that, and everybody have an awesome day, and be strong, and hold your head up high, and keep your heart light, because know that she is in a better place, and know that she would not have been protected in this world. I've told many people that who are really hurt over her, but I will say it because it is so true. She would not have been protected here. Nobody would have known that she was being hurt. She is now protected by angels and by this lovely, just beautiful spirits and this energy that will forever protect her. So just keep that in mind, guys. Y'all have a great day.